We're in the last day to the Cup, and we've also got a big Bundesliga game today, so let's get straight into it for episode 6 of the RB Leipzig save on FM18. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. I don't know why it's gone to schedule, I'm sure I had it on home. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 6th episode of the FM18 save of RB Leipzig. RB Leipzig, RB Leipzig. And today we've got two pretty big games. The first one gets Stuttgart, which you might not say is a big game, but we could either finish today up in 6th or in 2nd. We're going to finish somewhere between those positions, so it's a huge day. And we've also got Ingolstadt in the quarterfinal of the Cup. Now, one thing I want to address, and I'd love you guys to comment on it before we start, is that I've noticed since the initial hype of FM, the views have gone down quite drastically, which is a bit disappointing, but, you know, you can't really change what's going to happen with viewers. I reckon what I could probably do is, say, because after about a month, which is about the 27th of November, I believe, so about the 27th of November, I think I'm going to go to a video on Leipzig once every 2 days. Daily, all year, probably it's going to be manageable for me. And with the current views, it's telling me that maybe you guys need a few days to catch up on episodes. That's absolutely fine for me. I don't mind doing once every 2 days. I was just wondering if there's any other series you want me to do in the channel. I've looked at other channels that do FM, and there's a lot more content on there. You know, there's more games, and I've got loads of PS2 games. I've got loads of retro games. I've also bought some PC games that's actually over there today. And I've also got stats of Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3 and PS2 games. So if you want me to play anything retro on the channel, please let me know, because it'll be something a little bit different and something really cool. But let's get straight into the FM today. So there's only been a few games since you were last with me. There's only been the one. Yeah, we played Gladbach. We beat them 2-1. Yeah, we beat them 2-1. In the last minute, actually, we used our 4-5-1 tactic. A bit of a risk, considering what's happened recently with it. But thinking with our 4-2-2, we were just drawing the last 2 games. And I thought, actually, I'm a bit high on the OBS, aren't I? I don't know why I've just said that, but I've just realised that I'm quite high on the OBS. I'll sort that in just a second. But we drew with Gladbach 2-1. And before that, obviously, we had 2 draws. So the table before today's episode looks like this. We've got 35 points, 20 games played, 14 games to go, of course, in a shortened Bundesliga season compared to like the Premier League. And it's quite close between everyone, so a few poor results could really change things. So we're playing against Stuttgart, who are in 12th place. They've got 24 points compared to our 35, so we should win, and we are 1-2 favourites to win. That's our tactic for today. Horn in goal with Klosterman, Orban, Deo and Bernardo on the defence, Ilsanka, Dem and Cater in the midfield. Bruma and Sabitzer on the wings, and Timo Werner up front. So let's get straight into the game today. I don't know why I'm going all so fast, and my throat's really dry, so I'm going to have a sip of my cup of tea. Oh god, that is hot. But they're playing, it's 4-4-2, with Zieler in goal, of course, the former goalkeeper at Leicester. This is interesting. That's Insua, I recognise Insua. Of course, Lev played for Liverpool when he was younger. And he's been in Stuttgart for the last few years. That's interesting, of course, as well as Bad Stuber. He used to play for Bayern Munich, of course, back in the day for a long time. And I believe this might be his first season with Stuttgart. So they've got a decent team, but all the best today, folks. Go out and have fun. And we're going to go to an attacking style to try and win this game. So let's kick off straight away in the 2D. And let's move this camera down a bit. I know I'm doing this on camera. How unprofessional of me. That's probably a bit too far down. Look at me doing my like pre-video stuff on camera. If we go back to this, yeah, I'd say I look okay like that. But anyway, into the actual FM stuff. I'm so unprofessional recently with FM. I think it's the fact that I'm doing daily content. I can't edit it so much, and I'm making a bit of a muck up of it. But I feel like we're going to lose today. I'll say this on every single video. I feel like we're going to lose. I'm not going to do very well. But we won the ball back. It's Diego Dem. Marcel Sabitzer on the wing. Lovely ball through to Werner. Werner for on goal, and he's missed it. That's been one of the problems this year. We've had a lot of clear-cut chances, but we failed to score them. Which, yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Definitely a problem, because obviously the less goals you score, the less chance you have of getting 3 points. Fairly obvious. And that is because they've nearly scored. I was going to say because they've scored, that means that we are obviously behind. Well done, Michael Owen. But also that, I don't know what I'm trying to say now. I don't know what my achieved effect is. I certainly haven't achieved the effect. And it feels like the FM at the moment is a bit of a ramble, which is why I probably want to make it once every 2 days, because I think I've done that much commentating over the last sort of 2, 3, or even 4 weeks now. The game's been out 2 weeks tomorrow, hasn't it? No, actually, it's only been out a week today when you're watching this. It's been 3 weeks really as constant videos, but I feel like probably, you know, give it a month, which is obviously, you know, the month since the base, the 27th, which I think it was. and then maybe just change it to once every 2 days. Have a bit of a breather from stuff. Try and do a bit of bulk recording, so I'm not every single night. I do enjoy it. I'm not saying I don't enjoy it, but I might want to change the approach a bit to see what you guys think of it. And at the end of the day, we can just trial stuff and see what works best. It looks like Schalke are losing at the moment because we've gone ahead of Schalke. Hamburg are actually beating them, and they've had a really good season. They're in 4th place at the moment, as well as Mainz. And Bayern can take that 4th place spot if they do well later on. But Sabitzer has a shot, and it was great play until the finish, but the goalkeeper did come out, but it wasn't quite a successful shot there from Sabitzer. Oh my god, why am I so high again on the camera? No, sorry, low even. I'm like down here, the camera's up there. It's not very well positioned, is it, at all today? No, I haven't positioned this very well at all. That's moved over a bit. I hope that's a bit better for you folks. Webcam troubles, eh? Sabitzer puts to Werner, and Werner has another shot. And we're just not finishing it today. We're really not finishing it. We've had 5 shots now. And only one of them have been on target, sorry. So that's very disappointing, but maybe we can get a goal just before half-time. That'll be Keita, Timo Werner. Werner on the ball still. He gets it through, he has a shot. And once again, as it seems with this episode and this game, great play until the finish. It hasn't been very good until the finish so far. That's quite worrying. We've dominated the game, but we've failed to score a goal. And we haven't been unlucky, we just haven't played very well at all, which isn't very good. So we're going to go to a bit more of a fluid style. But we're working the ball into the box already. That's a bit peculiar, actually. Let's take that off, and let's probably be a bit more expressive, but run at defence a little bit, and have a bit more of a normal defensive line, but play you two as defensive fullbacks, and then with the drill of you two as attackers. We'll actually play with a room de, which is actually the French term. If I've got that wrong, I apologise for not demolishing it. I was going to say demoralising. You know what I mean? As like another. Oh, why am I so low on OBS? I'm like down here. That's not very good for you guys. You guys can like see the curtain in the background, but you can't see my head. That's a shame. Ilsanka. Oh god, right. Oh, I need to sort this out. So I'm too low, which means that the camera has to be pulled down. That isn't too bad now. That's okay. That'll do. That'll do. I'm not going to make any more changes. I bet you guys are already going mad and already saying, "Stop doing it. It's fine." Werner passes to Sabitzer, and it's another miss. I feel like this is going to be the day that we miss that many shots. It's unbelievable. I've only played the one game tonight, so I haven't played FM since yesterday. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Apart from that one game I've played tonight, so I'm a bit out of touch really. But this is disappointing, to be honest. This is two points definitely lost at the moment, unless we get a goal, which surely must be coming at some point. Keita back to Sabitzer on the wing. Can he put it into the box? He gets it past the player, and he goes in the box to Dem. Nothing comes of it, and oh, here we go. Here comes their counter-attack. Their one chance of the game, which they're inevitably going to score. Typical FM. Gentner, oh no, Sanka wings it back, but goes straight back to Gentner. To Rode in the box. Orban gets it. Lovely ball out by Horn, but it goes back to them. I think we need to make a few subs. It hasn't been good enough so far, to be honest. We've been Canate on for Orban, and we've got to bring a new striker on, because Werner has not been doing anything so far today. It's been appalling, to be quite honest. And should we make it 3 out of 3? Yeah, why not? We'll put... let's see who's better on the wing. Basically, we're going to put Augustin on. See what Augustin's like on the wing. He's better, so yeah, Augustin can play on the wing. And then Poulsen can play up front. That's the one I wanted to go for. Cool. So, 3 substitutions at once. Really shows the players that, you know, we've done all we can do. We've got half an hour left. Let's go and score some goals. And it seems that this is taking forever. Right. Let's get some instructions on. Hit early crosses. More direct passing. Just run at... don't run at defence, but just make sure that chances are finished. It's been a bit of a... I guess that you're your own self-critic, but me just reviewing the last 10 minutes, it's just been me rambling all episode. Which, if you guys enjoy, is fantastic, and it's going to be 1-0 Stuttgart here, isn't it? I can feel it. Burnich to Rode. John to Rode. If you're from the UK, you'll understand that. Maybe, maybe not. It's gone back to Bracalo. Bakayog scan. Back to Bracalo. This is like 1-2, 1-2 forever, isn't it? Klosterman gets it out. Augustin. Put that through. Didn't put it through. Put it on the wing. Quite greedy, though. Put it into Poulsen. Poulsen. Oh, my God. It's just not going to be our day, I don't think. It can't be our day, surely. It's just not our day. And if they go and score now, I swear to goodness. Right, Poulsen gets it out for K. Is this another chance? We must have had about 5 or 6 at least on the replay. Keita. Put it in for Poulsen. This has been the worst game of FM I've ever watched. This has been awful. Bruma puts it into Olsanka. To Poulsen. Oh, thank God. Praise the Lord. The winner I think we've deserved all game, but just haven't got. It's been the weirdest of games ever, I think. It's been very peculiar. Massively peculiar. But Poulsen has a lovely volley off the assist from Stefan Olsanka. And it's 1-0 to RB Leipzig, finally. And hopefully we should end this out as a 1-0 victory. Klosterman. Oh, no, maybe not. Olsanka. Goal, and it's pulsed again, and it's 2-0, but it looks like it's offside. Is it offside? Yes, it won't count. Schalke are losing now 2-0 to Hamburg, which means that they drift away from us. But we might be drawing in a minute. No, Kanate gets it out. Pulse on the ball. He's been good compared to Werner. Werner might have to go out the side for a few games. Bernardo. That's a poor ball, but can we win it back? Kanate wins it back. Kanate to Poulsen, coming up a bit there, that's nice. Augustin on the ball, can we get it in the middle? Augustin to Bruma, not quite getting there, but Augustin back to him. Back into the middle, but Zila gets it out. And as the commentary says, he might struggle to claim he meant that. It's now over a sip of my cup of tea, hopefully it's a bit colder now. I don't like a very hot cup of tea, but at the same time, I don't like it lukewarm. It's that difference, isn't it? Because if you are a tea drinker, you'll know. Basically, you don't want it straight out of the kettle, but then you don't want it when it's freezing cold, if that makes sense too. Since we're having a lot of highlights in this game, we have got it on key highlights. That's bizarre. Because, Hanover are beating Bremen. Bremen? Is it? Oh, Werder Bremen. Yeah, right. And Bremen had a really good start, actually. It's saying that they're only like 9 points off the top four, so it's nothing too bad. And we've nearly had another goal. If it was on oh my God, I can't speak. If we'd had so many good finishes, we might well be about 8-0 up. And that's not an exaggeration. You guys can back me up because you've been watching the game, so you should be able to see, maybe. But we are 4 points into the top four at the moment, which is really strong. And I reckon now, it depends what Hoffenheim do, of course, in the next game. But I reckon we can make a real statement to go for this league win. We've been fantastic, really, the second half of the season. And 2 wins in a row. This has definitely been deserved. But maybe our domination rather than their poorness has won us the game, if that makes sense. But anyway, that's 1-0 to us, so I'm quite happy with that. It's a rainy night in Leipzig. It's not quite a cold night in Stoke, granted, but, you know, it's similar, I guess. But we've got the game against Ingolstadt in a few days at home, and I'll see you for that to make sure. Let's have a look who else we're playing in the quarterfinals. We've got us and Ingolstadt, Hanover and Leverkusen, Bayern and, Kaiserslautern, and Wolfsburg and Eintracht Braunschweig. If I've got all them right, give me a gold star. But anyway, I will see you in just a minute, and I'll try to sort out webcam in between as well. I'll see you in a minute for the game against Ingolstadt 04. Here we are then, ready for the Ingolstadt game. I think the webcam looks a bit better now. I can't really tell. I'm just out of touch tonight, to be quite honest. We made a few rotations, a few changes to the squad before this game. So Halstenberg gets a spot in the squad. Camper gets a spot in the squad. We've also gone back to the full triple too, because quite evidently in the last match, we were getting loads of chances, but we just could not finish them off. So I think with 2 strikes, it probably makes sense to have 2 strikes. At the end of the day, we'll probably finish more chances. I don't really recognise any of the players in their squad. They are a second division team, and really, to be quite honest, we should be winning that match against them. But of course, the glory of the cup means that they could well beat us. But it would be nice to have 2 wins in this episode. Go back to that fashion of winning 2 in an episode. We had that funny thing in episodes 2, 3 and 4. Or was it 3, 4 and 5? Can't remember. Where we had 2 wins on the one episode, 2 draws on the one episode, and 2 losses on the one episode. Luckily, the 2 losses were first off. So we've had a very good run after the initial poor start to the season, really. But after that, it's been really good. But we've got our first highlight. Kate gets it out from a Kittel corner. That's an interesting name, Kittel. And Timo Horn should have really picked that up, but not really getting anything on it, to be quite honest. But, well, he did get something on it, duh, because it's gone out for a corner. See, I'm just losing my marbles today. Just further referencing that maybe a break is in order, just to have a bit of a chill. But a lovely ball from Werner to Bruma, and it doesn't quite play off for Bruma. It's luckily Friday today, though, so I can have a chill. Well, it's not Friday. I feel weird saying that, because by the time this video comes out, it's the end of the week. But actually, it's not the end of the week. I've still got 1 more day to go. I still need to have a nice nap. I don't know why I closed my eyes there to reference napping, but I was going to say rapping, wasn't I? Well, I don't do much rapping, not these days, you know. But yeah, for a bit of a nap, and then I'll have a day to sick form. So I don't finish till 4:10. So this will be out by the end of that day. But yeah, I just don't know what to say anymore, to be honest. I'm completely blank, out of ideas. I've talked about as much as possible. And I've talked about our title charge. One thing I haven't talked about is that we haven't made any transfers over the January transfer window. We sent a few players out on loan. Conrad Lima went out on loan. I don't know if I showed you that before to Wolfsburg, but that just didn't to the point. I think we'd only got 10 million in the bank, and there was no points on anyone. There wasn't anybody on the market that I thought, oh, they look impressive. And there's not much in the way of frees, because they like to Goretzka's got a new contract for Schalke, of course. They're doing really well in the league. Sanchez wasn't going to come from Arsenal quite inevitably. And the best option, I think, is Fellaini. Now, Fellaini's getting on a bit, and I don't think it'd be a good replacement for Kate. We want a young replacement for Kate. To be quite honest, there's some really good depth in that central midfield position. We're going to have to go attacking now. Maybe on control. We'll try control, because I think control's probably better for this sort of game against a second division team. We had a lack of highlights, though, in that first half. I'm just checking I've actually recorded, and I forgot if I'd actually set my thing to record. And I'll tell you what the pattern is with these FM videos recently. The second part of the episode seems to have little to no highlights, but the first part seems to be really long. Then the second part has no highlights. Very bizarre. But of course, bear in mind with this match, if we win, we go through the semi-finals of the Cup, which is very nice. Werner has a shot, not quite paying off. Augustin, can we pay off now? Augustin, it's a free kick for Rasenball Leipzig, which is actually RB Leipzig, which is apparently meant to be Red Bull Leipzig, which a lot of people think, but it's actually Rasenball. Whether that's a sponsorship nonsense or whatever, we just simply won't never know. Orban to Campbell. Back to Ilsanka. To Augustin. Can he get it forward to Werner? Werner's in space. And Werner's just been a bit naff recently. There's no other word for it. I don't want to be rude in the video or anything, or use any bad language. Not that I do anyway, to be honest. But yeah, that's for another day. But it's been a bit of a bad run for Werner. Considering he's our top goal scorer, it's a bit of a worry. And the likes of Poulsen and Augustin have actually been playing better than him. So I'm not going to say these words. I'm not going to say that we need to get rid of him at the end of the season. That would be ridiculous. Because he's someone that we need to build a squad around. But if a massive offer does come in, that's what I'm trying to say. If a massive offer does come in, we will consider getting rid of him. It's 0-0 at the moment. We've had 17 shots to 4. And it's one of them games. Augustin to Bernardo. But to a Campbell. Campbell loses it to Matip. It's not Joel, don't worry. He hasn't gone from Liverpool to a second division. No. Colax on the ball. And Timo Horn saves it. Nice. Deo gets it out. It's straight back to them, though, I think. No, it's not. Kate's got the ball to Bruma. This could be a chance. It could be a good counter-attack. Bruma to Campbell. Nice fluid play from everyone here. Keita finds his way to Augustin. To Poulsen. Back to Augustin. Not quite, though. Augustin and Poulsen not quite got the best chemistry there. And they lose judgment with each other. We need to push those back to defend. But make sure that everyone else is attacking 18 shots to 5, 62% possession. We've simply done nothing with it though today. It's been a 0-0. And this has been quite a boring episode. There's only been one goal so far, and it looks like we're going to extra time here. We've got a minute left though. Will this be the last minute goal? This is interesting, right? But hopefully not for them. It doesn't mean it needs to be for them. Kolak on the ball. Pass it to Newman. I feel like it's going to be a last minute goal for them. Newman on the ball. Halstenberg tackles, and I reckon the only significance... Oh, lucky. It's not a red card for Halstenberg. That is very, very lucky. Phew. Right, Lescano on the edge of the box to Kolak. Thank God. Thank God it's a goal kick to RB Leipzig. I swear to God, because if it wasn't, and they scored, I would cry. Probably not release this video, so hence why it's out. Right, let's go to the dressing room. Give the players a dressing down. Do you get it? Dressing room, dressing down. And I'll just chuck this magnet thing, which I've been playing with, to the side. And make sure that I don't do any of that stupid stuff. I either do that or I'm picking my nails off under the camera. It's a bit like, who put that? Was it, I think it was, is it CFC Warrior? Something like that. It's one of you in the comments, you know who you are. And you put in the comments that, when I wore the suit in the final, isn't it just the case that they just wear the pyjama buttons under the desk? It's a bit like me with picking my nails. But anyway, we got Dem on the ball. Augustin to Campbell. Back to Augustin to Poulsen. It's 1-0 RB Leipzig. It took us 98 minutes and 52 seconds to make the breakthrough. The breakthrough? We're not on the Great British Bake Off. No more Mary Berry. Shocking. So, that is 98 minutes. I'm not even going to do the maths. I've done too much today. Actually, no, it's 3,600, 5,400. So, 8,480, 5,880. 5,932 seconds. If you're watching Joe, Captain Goodspeed, the little maths teacher, if I've got that right, give me a like and give me a bit of a thumbs up in the comments. That'll be nice. Right, it's 1-0 though now, and if we win this, we're through to the semi-finals. of the DFB-Pokal. And it's effectively, if you haven't watched this series before, you haven't watched the Bundesliga before, it's effectively a Carabao Cup German version, or an FA Cup German version. If you win it, you get into the Europa League, but we're setting our sights a bit higher than that. But it'd just be nice to get a trophy this year. And imagine, were we to win the league, that we get the double in our first season. I honestly think, I don't know what I'd do if we won the league. You know, do you go for the kind of Leicester and look to retain it? Or do you just do the simple thing of leave, go somewhere else straight away? Let me know in the comments what you think we ought to do. Should we win the league, of course. But Poulsen's got another guy who's been really good this second half of the season, actually, is Poulsen. Bad mistake from their goalkeeper. It's a good lofted ball, but we simply won the ball back. Dyer won the ball back to Campbell. Back to Campbell. Or was it? No, back to, yes, sorry, to Poulsen. And what was their goalkeeper doing there? Nyland. Absolutely no idea. And finally, something's paying off. We brought Poulsen on, and it's absolutely paying off. And it looks like we're going to win this game and get through to the semi-finals of the Pokal. Oh, there's going to be a highlight here. It's not 2-1. Looks like we're going to get through to the semi-finals, guys. Way! Well, they fought back, they got a goal, and they had fought the damn hardest to Ingolstadt, the second division team. But we're through to the semi-finals of the Cup, and Poulsen, man of the match, absolutely. And we win in the quarterfinals. Any other quarterfinal games played today? No, just us. So we'll skip forward to the draw for the semi-finals, which is on the 9th of Feb. My birthday! You know, if you want to send me any birthday gifts in-game. Don't know how that would work. Anyway, back in a sec. We're the only team in the top 4 left in the Pokal, but doesn't really say a lot, because Bayern Munich are still in Leverkusen, as well as Wolfsburg, because in their last ties, they beat Hanover. Of course, we beat Ingolstadt, Kaiserslautern, and Braunschweig. I don't know, respectively. And as you can see, in terms of reputation, in terms of competitions, apparently the Pokal is second in terms of the reputation, which is really good stuff. Right, let's get on to the draw for the semi-finals. It's going to be quite a quick draw, I think. But let's have a look who we've got. So, who's going to be first out of the hat? It is Leipzig at home against Leverkusen. That's a good draw for us. And then Bayern are at home against Wolfsburg. So when is that next game? It is on the 18th of April. That is a long way away. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Bundesliga games before then. The first one actually being against Leverkusen. That's interesting. So we'll come back then. I think we could have actually done, we're coming back from the Dortmund and Bayern games, but I've just felt we get smashed against Bayern. But we'll come back actually. We'll only leave it a few games, between episodes. So for tomorrow night's episode, I hope you enjoyed it. To enjoy this, it'll be the Bayern game and the game against Mainz. Mainz is pretty much going to be in the top 4, and Bayern are also up and thereabouts as well. So if you watched the start of the video, make sure to comment about what I've discussed about, you know, making this bi-daily. Also throw some retro games there to bring a bit of spice back into the channel, I guess, rather than just the RB Leipzig all the time. But you know what I mean, folks. If you've got anything to contribute, please put it down in the comments. At the end of the day, you're the viewers, you're the guys who watch my videos, and the things that really motivate me to make these videos. So, your support's really appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. I've been TIJ, and I'll see you tomorrow, once again, at 4 PM for the RB Leipzig save. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.